Been a while since we've seen you. Where'd you go, sunshine? What's up? Oh, 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 come on, sunshine. Tell the rain to go away. The birds and bees wanna play. Oh, 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 come on, sunshine. Come on, sunshine. You can do it. We all see you peeking out from behind the clouds. Warm us up, please. Make the grass green. Let those beautiful rays of yours shine on down. The skies are gray and in a gloomy mood. Come along, sunshine, paint 'em blue. Oh, oh, come on, sunshine. Partly here, now that ain't near enough. All the way, stop your teasing us. Oh, oh, come on, sunshine. Come on, sunshine. You can do it. We all see you peeking out from behind the clouds. Warm us up, please. Make the grass green. Let those beautiful rays of yours shine on down. And we won't mind if you decide to stay all day. Come on, sunshine. Come on, sunshine. Come on, sunshine. You can do it. We all see you peeking out from behind the clouds. Warm us up, please. Make the grass green. Let those beautiful rays of yours shine on down. Warm us up, please. Make the grass green. Let those beautiful rays of yours shine on down.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you ready? It's showtime. Please welcome Tim Kelly.
I've loved you since the day that we met. You helped me see who I could be more than anyone had yet. And I'm working on a better me. Don't always know the right words to say, and I'm sorry when they feel so mean. Thank God you're still here today. And I'm working on a better me. Been the worst year from hell. Wish I could send it back. Mama left me too soon. I wasn't ready for that. And the way I've been acting, there ain't no excuse. I'll walk through this valley to be with you. I know that there's a hole in my heart. Sometimes it's tough to see, to find my way out of the dark. And I'm working on a better me. wasn't ready for that. And the way I've been acting, there ain't no excuse. I'll walk through this valley to be with you. They say time heals all wounds. Well, maybe that's true, but I'm not there yet. I swear I'll always love you. Been the worst year from hell. Wish I could send it back. Mama left me too soon. I wasn't ready for that. And the way I've been acting, there ain't no excuse. I'll walk through this valley to be with you. Yeah, I'll walk through this valley to be with you.
Her name is Alicia Harvey. That is called A Better Me. She is making her radio debut on the Tim Kelly Show this morning. And go check her out. She's one of those artists that Piper Paisley told me about. Got some great music from her. She'll be making her debut tomorrow night on Triple Play Thursday as well. My good friend Jeff Batson from Nashville, Tennessee, kicking off the show with a great tune called Come On Sunshine. Boy, we're going to be needing some of that warmer weather here real quick in Branson. That's probably not going to happen, though. It is turning cold and getting ready for wintertime. Welcome to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR Indie Country Radio. We call this show Indie Wednesday. I'll be playing the best in new country music for 3 solid hours this morning, and we'll go till noon Central Time, and a couple of great radio interviews this morning as well. Gary Hoffman is going to join me in the bottom half of this first hour. Then in the bottom half of hour number 2, Boston Chris with the Boston Chris Show. He's got a great podcast. We'll talk about it and a whole lot more. You can find that podcast on the syndicated radio tab of my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. I am live on that website right now on that Radio Boss player. I'm also live on YouTube at KICR Indie Country Radio and live on TikTok at Tim Kelly On Air. Also live on Facebook on my account over there as well. I want to give a big thank you and shout out to all of the stations that replay this program. Great stations like KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 from Germany, countryradio.musicbox4friends.com from Belgium, down-to-road-radio.com from Ireland. We are on Bourbon Trail Radio, Top Shelf Radio Texas, Tailgate Country Radio from Canada, there you go, and Radio 94.3.se from Sweden. We just picked that one up, and we're getting ready to get on another radio station. I just can't tell it just quite yet. You can also check me out on TV at CanyonStar.tv and all the major streaming platforms like iHeartRadio, Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Podcast. Wherever you listen to music, just search The Tim Kelly Show. This next artist is George Dearborn. His latest single is called By George. Well, by George, let's play some more music on The Tim Kelly Show on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's best on an Indie Wednesday.
Bartender, can you break a 10? My heart's broke down again. This Tennessee whiskey's finally kicking in. It's coming on strong. Can't take much more hip-hop. I ain't in the mood for southern rock. All I wanna hear out of that jukebox is a country song. By George, play anything by George. That's what I came in here for. They've got me through it before. By George, it's Trader Jones for sure. You might as well play nothing if you don't play something by George. goodbye. She's gone and I'm still doing time on this grand tour. So bartender, break another 10. I'm gonna drop every last time in and stop loving her today if I can. Well, I have one more. By George, play anything by George. That's what I came in here for. It got me through it before. By George, it's Trader Jones for sure. Might as well play nothing if you don't play something by George. If drinking don't kill me, her foolhardy memory will. By George, play anything by George. That's what I came in here for. They got me through it before. By George, it's Trader Jones for sure. You might as well play nothing if you don't play something by George. A song don't mean nothing if it ain't been sung by George.
It's time for today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
Ain't got no car, but boy, you got one. Ain't got no money, just time to have a little fun. Oh, my mama, she's always telling me about the things I'm too young to do. But tonight I'm gonna prove her wrong, so just between me and you. Well, mama don't know, ain't gonna kill her. Sneaking out the back door, I'll be back before the truth has even hit her. Mama's little girl, she's making up her own rules. Well, mama don't know, won't kill her, so boy, put on your dancing shoes. Let's go! There's a club downtown we ain't never been. With a little luck and a fake ID, we just might get in. Well, mama don't know, ain't gonna kill her. Sneaking out the back door, I'll be back before the truth has even hit her. Mama's little girl, she's making up her own rules. Well, mama don't know, won't kill her, so boy, put on your dancing shoes. Let's go! Do a little two-step, a little do-si-do, cheek to cheek down by the creek, and climb back in the window. Mama don't know, ain't gonna kill her. Sneaking out the back door, I'll be back before the truth has even hit her. Mama's little girl, she's making up her own rules. Well, mama don't know, won't kill her, so boy, put on your dancing shoes. Well, my mama don't know, won't kill her, so boy, put on your dancing shoes. Let's go! Come on, let's go! Come on, let's go!
Her name is Kirsta McCade. She is making her radio debut this morning on the Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday. That is called What Mama Don't Know. You can check out the video to it on our TV channel. That is ICTV Indie Country Television. That tab is on the website at KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. We are radio. We are television, ladies and gentlemen. And Kirsta spells it K-Y-R-S-T-A, Kirsta McCade, and What Mama Don't Know. This next artist is Brandon Martin. His song is called Drink to Remember. We'll play a couple of more, and then we'll get our first radio interview here in just a little bit with Gary Hoffman. That is all coming up on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best on this Indie Wednesday.
Listen to the thunder, smell the rain, watching that creek roll, Lord, it always seems the same. I've been waiting on a day like this, to sit right here all day long with a fifth of whiskey in my fist. I drink to remember, and I drink to forget, and I drink till it all makes sense, and I drink to the memory of a time long ago, and I drink to the things I can't let go. Ain't a woman, and I ain't down. If you can believe it, I'm drinking to remember, not to drown. I'm thinking about the good times I've had, trying to remind myself that life really ain't been all that bad. I drank to remember, and I drink to forget, and I drink till it all makes sense, and I drink to the memory of a time long ago, and I drink to the things I can't let go. It's hard to get to the bottom of it when you're at the bottom of a bottle. It may seem crazy, but it's working for me. I drank to remember, and I drank to forget, and I drink till it all makes sense. I drink to the memory of a time long ago, and I drink to the things I drink to remember, and I drink to forget, and I drink till it all makes sense.
listening to the Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
6 months ago we said goodbye to all the plans and dreams of you and I. To see you here now with your friends, well, I sit with mine and pretend that you're not running through my mind all the time. As the bartender says, last call, I don't wanna go home with anyone but you, but I have to go home alone. 'Cause we've been here before, standing at this door, but I won't be walking through. 'Cause this history's a long one, filled with hidden lies, and I almost forget when I look in your eyes. I almost say the words as I hear last call. My mom still asks me where you've been. I can't seem to see where truth and lies begin. As the bartender says, last call, I don't wanna go home with anyone but you, but I have to go home alone. 'Cause we've been here before, standing at this door, but I won't be walking through. 'Cause this history's a long one, filled with hidden lies, and I almost forget when I look in your eyes. I almost say the words as I hear last call. I don't wanna go home. I don't wanna go home. I don't wanna go home with anyone but you, but I have to go home alone. Walking home alone. 'Cause we've been here before. We've been here before. Standing at this door, but I won't be walking through. 'Cause our history's a long one, filled with hidden lies, and I cannot forget with that look in your eyes. I finally say the words, this is our last call. This is our last
You're listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. It is Indie Wednesday. I'm playing the best in new country music, and we get to hear the stories behind a couple of these songs. And first up today in a great radio interview is Gary Hoffman. How are you, my friend?
Doing great. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being on the program. I appreciate your time, and you're calling from West Virginia, huh?
Yeah, right on the West Virginia border, just an extension of Northern Virginia nowadays. It seems like I'm between Berryville, Virginia, and Charlestown, West Virginia, right on the border, Eastern Panhandle, West Virginia.
Awesome. Yep. Born and raised there?
No, in Virginia. I was born in Alexandria, raised in Herndon, Virginia, back when it was still farms, and then been trying to move out, stay out of suburbia. But now it's happened all over again here in Jefferson County, West Virginia. Wow. That's progress, I guess.
Yeah, yep, absolutely. Well, I tell you what, you've been doing music for a while. I'm looking at over 45 years of making country grass, country folk, great country music. That's good stuff. Yep.
Been picked up a guitar when I was 13. Had a little class in the 7th or 8th grade, somewhere around there. It wasn't a great class, and the first guitar I got was the strings were like a half inch off of the neck, and I didn't know better. And I kept playing and trying to work at it, and that got my muscles pretty good. And then somebody handed me an electric guitar, and I was like, "What? It's so easy to play."
That is awesome.
So I learned a hard lesson at the beginning about the action on guitars. It was one of the very first lessons I learned.
That's funny. I usually ask that question if you're self-taught or if you took lessons. That explains it.
So a little bit of both, I guess. Mostly self-taught, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's good stuff, and that is a talent, boy, to be able to play instruments like that. Now, do you play anything else other than the guitar or what?
Well, I started out playing guitar, and then I was a bass player for like 25 years. I played bass in different bands. One of the last bands I played in bass was my son Garrett Hoffman is a singer-songwriter. He had a band that we started called Half Past Three. I played alternative and classic rock in his band, but I mostly have played country stuff most of my life, a little bit of bluegrass here and there. But.
Yeah. That's awesome. I see you just, in 2017, you completed a album called Hillbilly Outlaw Blues. Man, I bet that was great. I never got a chance to hear that one. We're going to play some of your newer stuff here tonight, but that sounds like a cool title.
Yeah, that was all more or less self-recorded and self-produced and came out okay. I think as I got better at recording and getting help and the albums got better as far as the recording quality goes, but it's still pretty good. A couple funny songs on there. One's called Hillbilly Outlaw Blues. It's pretty funny.
That's good stuff. In the 45 years that you've been doing this, you've been promoted on over 3,800 radio stations worldwide. We're going to put you on 8 radio stations tonight around the country and around the world. But you've also been able to open for artists like David Allan Coe, Craig Campbell, the great Waylon Jennings, who I just recently interviewed. And, man, that's good stuff.
Cool, yeah. Privilege, honor. I got to play at the what's that place called? The Groove, and at Thornburg Raceway, and I opened in the upstairs bar lounge before Craig Campbell, and he came up and met me, and we had an interesting conversation because I said I'm just solo artist, and that's when I had Hillbilly Outlaw Blues, and it was a little self-produced thing. He goes, I remember those days. That was back when the days when I made money, he said. I was like, really?
Yeah.
This is what I have to look forward to?
Those days are over, right?
Yes.
He had a good run with a song called Keep Them Kisses Coming. I was one of the first DJs to play his stuff before he got his record deal, actually.
Yeah, I like his song called Family Man. He has this song that I don't think was ever put out, was called Johnny's Cash. Man, that's an awesome song. You should look that up.
Okay.
Really, really cool. Really cool lyrics and everything.
You got me curious. I've got a couple that I'm friends with, and Bob and Kay Cook, they're probably listening to this program. I'll give them a big shout out. They live in Winfield, Kansas. They're the biggest Craig Campbell fans I know, and they have met him on many occasions.
Yeah, he's really his wife. I think his wife's name's Mindy. I think it's Mindy, but anyway, yeah, we're really nice folks.
Yeah, you've been on a bunch of different variety shows, interviews, and podcasts that you've done. Thanks for doing mine. I sure appreciate it.
Oh yeah, I'm happy to be here just to get a few people to hear me
Yep.
and listen is great.
That's
Appreciate
awesome.
that.
We were talking off the air before we got on here. Some of your musical influences, one of them Marty Robbins. I used to work for a guy that did a Marty Robbins tribute show here in Branson. Was super popular. Marty had a ton of great music, and of course them gunfighter ballads like El Paso and others. I've even got them playing on my classic country radio station 24/7. We got Marty Stewart on there as well, and you got Hank Williams Sr., Chuck Berry, Johnny Cash, Buck Owens, Merle Haggard. Man, that's all good stuff.
That's all the stuff I play at my shows.
Man, woo, that's gotta come see you now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
we'll have a little on. I guess by the time does this come out on the 20th?
yeah,
Okay, so I got an album release party at a little place called the Horseshoe Curve Restaurant in Bluemont, Virginia. It's a little teeny place, and it's not unlike the Riverview Tavern, which is the name of the album. And it's a little place. It's a family-run business. Tracy Wink, her grandfather had the place since 1946, and it's a cool little music spot in Bluemont, Virginia. We're going to have our album release party there. You get 30 people, and it's packed out. But I'm looking forward to having our little release show there on the Friday the 22nd. It's going to be a lot of fun.
that is cool. Well, hey, I've got a couple of groups on Facebook. One is called Artists Played on KICR Indie Country Radio, and then the KICR Indie Country Club. If you'll join those, I had to make them private to keep the hackers out, but join those and feel free to post that album release party in there, man. If there's any folks local to you, then they can check it out. Come over there and join you.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely. I'm looking at some other great influences. Waylon Jennings, of course. Rhonda Vincent, who lives just north of me in Lake Ozark, Missouri. I talk about her all the time, and she's done great duets with some of the artists that I play on this program as well. And one I particularly like is Flatt and Scruggs. And for folks that aren't sure who they are, Lester Flatt and Earl Scruggs played the theme song to the Beverly Hillbillies that I grew up watching.
Yeah. I used to listen to a whole bunch of their stuff. Occasionally I go back and listen to it, and you always hear that Martha White song, but I mean a whole bunch of people have done that. But yeah, they had a ton of stuff. What's that song about chasing a little girl in the snow? Little footprints in the snow. A whole bunch of them. They got some great songs.
You got some CCR in there, which I'm going to say is probably Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Oh yeah, love Creedence,
That's
love
good
Badfinger,
stuff.
like Leonard Skinner and Ollie Hatchet, a bunch of those. Marshall Tucker Band. We do Marshall Tucker Band song. We do Fire in the Mountain.
So isn't
almost every show.
Isn't that interesting how all of these different genres like that are incorporated now into country music?
Yeah. It's a big genre. I wish though on FM radio they just didn't play that new country sound only. I wish it had a mix like it was back in the 70s and 80s.
Yep.
You could hear the Osborne Brothers. Next up was Marshall Tucker Band. Then you'd hear a Haggard song, and then you might hear Ray Price. It was all mixed together, and it wasn't one sound. The record executives down there in Nashville Road, and the two big Cumulus and the other one Clear Channel, they think there's just one way to get a hit record sound out there, and I like some of it, but I don't want to hear that 24/7 on FM radio.
Well, you're absolutely right, and I just recently saw a post about that, how Sony and all these big conglomerations own most of these radio stations, and that's the kind of stuff that they're putting out. It's all cookie cutter. Everybody kind of sounds the same, and John Rich from Big and Rich actually posted about it. He said, now if he was trying to get on the radio, he don't think he'd have a very good shot.
Every once in a while, I'll go listen to FM country radio, and I was going across the dial, and I was on a pop station, and then I went to where I knew a country station was, and it sounded the same, and I realized, oh my goodness, this is the country channel. It sounds just like the pop channel.
Yep.
Like, whoa, turn it back off.
Well, I'm glad you pop over here from time to time, and you've been a big supporter of this program, and I thank you for sharing a lot of stuff on social media about me and this show. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
It's great to have you on it.
Great to be here.
Yeah. So tell me this too, because I guarantee as a songwriter, country music, I say this all the time, tells the best stories, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? Stories of your life, maybe something that you can reach out to somebody and impact somebody and change their life or help them heal.
Absolutely. I guess you're playing the couple that you chose. The Sweet Irish Cream is just sort of a fantasy song of as a guy, as a young guy especially, he used to go and hang out and would try to ask somebody to dance or something, and maybe he'd be too scared to do it. That song is supposedly about the guy who saw this pretty girl and he never took a chance, and then he regrets it. That's what Sweet Irish Cream is all about.
Wow.
So, yeah, what's the worst can happen? They can say no. So just tell you young guys out there, just try.
Exactly. I put that in my coffee of a morning. I love that because, that just adds spice to it, man. There's a little bit of flavor in there. Instead of just doing the regular cream, do some Sweet Irish Cream.
Yeah, and that song got created kind of weird because I had this little Irish thing that I would play for years, and I was in front of another songwriter, and she goes, "Sweet as Irish cream." I was like, what? I never thought about writing lyrics to it, so that's Lori Blue. She gave me the idea for the title and the name of the song, and then the next day I wrote it in like 20 minutes, and it's more of an excuse for just to play Irish music.
Yeah.
And got to play with a fiddle player. Her name's Lavinia Reed. She's a great fiddle electronic violinist, and she does a really good job on it. So that's my band recorded. Some of the other albums prior to this were just recorded piecemeal, the little pieces, and then I would track them all and get different people to help me, like Mark Lewis. He's played for Dolly Parton and Merle Haggard and stuff, but he's helped me a lot on different albums. But this new album, the Riverview Tavern album, we went to, the bass player's wife has a studio in their music training place, Minton's Academy of Music, and we just set up on their little stage and we recorded everything live. And so that was a dream come true to actually record the band I've been playing with in these songs for 3 to 5 years, and we had them down really good. We have a really good live show, and so I was able to catch that vibe and put that on the record. So really exciting to do that, and my goodness, Lavinia just kills that song on fiddle.
That is awesome. Isn't it interesting about songwriting? And you've been doing this probably for a long time, and I'm going to ask you if you remember the first song you ever wrote, so think about that for a second. But, just out doing your daily thing, like maybe going to the grocery store or the bank or something, somebody will say a phrase or something, and you're like, man, that's a song. And that's just this. I've heard artists tell me the song's in the air. You just grab it and finish it. God puts it out there every day.
That happen that way sometimes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my first song, I think that was called Old Dominion. It was about not wanting to leave Virginia, and it's a truck driving song.
Wow.
I've got that on my Reverb Nation site. I was in a band called what were we called? Electric Country.
Uh-huh. Now there's a band called Old Dominion getting quite a bit of good radio airplay here.
Yeah. That was a song called Old Dominion.
Isn't that something? Well, that's good stuff. We're going to play Sweet Irish Cream for the folks, and then we're going to come back and talk to Gary Hoffman a little bit more on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best on this Indie Wednesday.
The ring of Kerry, I spotted a young lassie delivering for dairy. Well, I bothered to the cafe, but I lost my nerve to speak. Her beauty left me speechless. She's sweet as Irish cream. Yes, her beauty was beyond compare. In eyes and locks of auburn hair, I missed the chance to hold a dream of sweet Irish cream. years they came and years they went. Now I write my heart's lament. I strum the chords and sing the words, sweet Iris Cream. Yes, her beauty was beyond compare. Green eyes and locks of auburn hair. I missed the chance to hold a dream, sweet Iris Cream. Green eyes and locks of auburn hair. I missed the chance to hold a dream of sweet Iris Cream. Yes, she was a sweet Iris Dream. A sweet Iris Cream.
Once again, his name is Gary Hoffman. He is live with us tonight on the Tim Kelly Show. This is an Indie Wednesday, and Sweet Irish Cream. Man, what a great story and a great song.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. 45 years of doing this, so I want to ask you this. If you haven't already done it, and you've opened with a lot of popular folks, but what's your dream gig? Maybe an artist you would like to open for, or somebody you'd like to do a duet with on stage that you haven't had the chance?
Oh, man, it's my dream to open for Marty Stewart at the Birchmere over near Alexandria.
There you go.
I've been sending stuff over there, and they start to take notice, but I don't know if it'll ever happen, but that would be an awesome dream come true.
I got it.
But there, there's a ton of. I would love to open for a bunch more artists, like in the Northern Virginia, Mid-Atlantic area near where I live. I would love to open for anybody.
Yeah, there you go. That's always a good gig too. Open for anybody. I've got his Hillbilly Rock playing on my classic country radio station 24/7. So if you like classic country, you can click on that. And my voice is on there when I'm not doing this show. And similar to your Hillbilly Outlaw Blues, we got Hillbilly Rock from Marty Stewart. That's good stuff.
Cool. I like the show that he did on RFD where he would put on all of the legends that aren't on radio anymore, and he would have them on his shows. Awesome.
We're just a bunch of hillbillies at heart, aren't we?
Yep.
Hey, let me ask you this too. Now, I've interviewed several artists from West Virginia, and especially the female artists like Mackenzie Phipps, and there's been a couple of others. Names escape me off the top of my head. I do tons of interviews, but tell us about the country music scene where you're at. I bet it's pretty hot.
I'm at the edge of Northern Virginia, so I don't know a lot about the rest of West Virginia's music scene, but I can tell you this, out of Martinsburg, West Virginia, and I know him personally, I know his family is Christian Lopez. Mm-hmm. He is awesome, and he's playing all around the United States, and he's even did a stadium in Amsterdam, so he's up and comer. You should check him out. He's really, really good.
Man, that sounds good. Shoot me a text and remind me, because I get a lot of music, like I was telling you, and you know this, from doing this show for 12 years. It just flows into my email, and I love helping everybody out. And you were talking about, somebody that does independent music for other people, and you're included in some of those emails. I kind of even prefer it when the artists personally reach out to me, because we just kind of build that relationship, and I really want to help you out and help you get the airplay that you're looking for. So when you email me and directly in person, I love that.
And I appreciate that you take time to do that, because that has to take a lot of time.
Yeah, it does, but I love doing it, and I have that time when I'm getting to work my other gig. I've got some free time doing that, so It is a win-win. And actually, the gig that I do to pay the bills, they want me to do a radio show with them once a month. So we're going to be starting doing that in January of 2025. So.
What's that? Where's that?
I work at a senior retirement community, and a lot of those folks love country music. And the reason you do it is because it helps people and it heals people. And if
I used to do some of those. I would go do some shows at the retirement centers around this area.
Absolutely.
I haven't done them in a while, but that was really, really just felt good to the heart,
Yeah, it absolutely does, and I love those people, and they love country music, and even if they have dementia issues or early onset dementia, if you play a song that they know, like a Merle Haggard or somebody like that we talked about earlier, they still know those songs to this day. They know the words.
It takes them back. It's a different connection.
Yep.
It brings them right back. Yep.
Absolutely. Well, there's next song called Heartbreak Prison. You said it's kind of a personal song to you. I bet that brings back a lot of memories to you, too.
Yeah. My wife and I were going through some issues. Marriage is up and down, so everything's good. Everything's good, but it was just a little rough spot. And she had some medical issues she had to take care of, so she had left, went to the West Coast with her family, and they helped her with that. So we found that when you listen to doctors and just do exactly what they say and you don't do any research, she was on 26 different medications because there's this side effect, I'll take this, and this side effect, take that. Pretty soon it's crazy. So that was part of what happened. So anyway, but my heart was broke because I didn't think she was coming back.
Wow.
That wasn't the case.
We're glad she's okay, and you make a song about it, and that says a lot too. For you guys trying to help yourself heal, but you don't know it, and you're helping other people along the way, and that's great.
That's right. Don't want to get stuck in heartbreak prison.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
All I can say.
Good stuff. Riverview Tavern, that's going to be the third one. Tell us a little bit about it.
Oh yeah, that's the title track of the new album, Burning Down the Riverview Tavern. I'll tell you how that title came about. Well, it's a couple years ago. I think it was toward the end of 2022. My mom had passed earlier in the year, and my brother-in-law took me to meet his family in Hayside, Virginia, and that's down near Abington. It's in the Coal Mountain Country, and anyway, it was just fun meeting those folks, and they're talking, and they were telling me about their old family-run business, and it's not there anymore, the Riverview Tavern. And they got together and said they made a few phone calls in 30 minutes. They had to get together down in the holler, and moonshine was involved, and we had a good time. But I was writing down all these little stories, and I put them all together in the song called Burning Down the Riverview Tavern.
There you go.
And that actually links to when I moved out of Herndon. We had a house that I grew up in Herndon from 1964 to 1989, a little farmette, and they ended up taking Centerville Road and straightening it over our house. And we had a get together at the house, and before they tore it down, we called it Burning Down the Herndon House. So I imagine that I went back in time and played at the last show at the Riverview Tavern, and I called it Burning Down the Riverview Tavern. So I kind of took two memories and put it together. But it's all these little true stories that happened at the tavern, and put them all together and made that song. It's pretty funny.
That is awesome. I love it. Man, the stories behind the songs. I love doing these interviews and hearing that, and love playing your music, my friend. And we haven't done an interview, I don't think, ever, maybe. So let's do this again next year in 2025 in a few months.
Well, that would be awesome. Love to do that.
Thank you for the support of the radio station, and we're going to put your music out on 8 of them tonight, and you'll be able to go back and hear this interview too, and the folks that are missing it, because I'm doing a morning show now and a couple of shows during the evening. If you're missing any of this, go to the Tim Kelly Show interview archives on my website, and you'll be able to hear Gary J. Hoffman and all of the music that we're playing today for him as well. Where can folks find you on social media if they want to check out more of your music, Gary?
Easiest way is GaryJFire.com. See, the words are spelled out. Gary, Gary, Jay, Fire, FIRE.com, GaryJFire.com. And so that kind of, that's a plug for my band too, Gary J and the Fire. So
there you go.
It's just easier
All right. And I've seen you're all,
that website.
You're all over YouTube and other places like that too. So you're real easy to find, Gary J and the Fire. So that's a pretty cool name for a band too, by the way.
Yeah, it kind of fashions after like Rhonda Vincent and the Rage.
Yeah, I love that. I know who she is. Yeah, we've met. Yeah.
Yeah, I met her two falls ago at the Bluegrass Island concert that they have there in North Carolina. Got to meet her and got to meet her band, and she stood there until everybody was done in the line to talk to them. And then what's cool is that the people there that were watching the next band and playing stuff, she walked around just like a fan, and everybody left her alone. And so it was respectful in both ways. She talked to everybody, and then leave her alone, let her do her thing.
That is super
it was
cool.
Awesome.
She does this Bluegrass and Barbecue event every year here at Branson in Silver Dollar City, this big theme park that we have here. So that brings up this. If you ever come to Branson planning a vacation or whatever, be sure to hit me up and let's hang out.
Sounds good. That would be cool.
You bet. We'll have some barbecue.
Yeah.
This is called Heartbreak Prison, and then we're going to play the third one today for Gary Hoffman. It's called Riverview Tavern. You're listening to The Tim Kelly Show on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on an Indie Wednesday.
Guilty until innocent is your family's raid. After many years of marriage, she said, "This is your judgment day." We are gonna make some changes by the time that I get back. You'll be the perfect man I wanted, or hit the road, Jack. But the warden says she's a-coming back, and it's a hard road to hoe. I've been sentenced to hard labor, what I'll never know. It's been 2 weeks since you left me, got 33 more to go. But I'm stuck in heartbreak prison, where time keeps dragging slow. Well, I love her and I hate her, bust the rocks and 17. Working on this old rock pile feels like eternity. Yeah, my heart is chained and shackled, heart's in real bad shape. My heart is in holding self, never can escape. But the warden says she's a-coming back, and it's a hard road to hoe. I've been sentenced to hard labor, but I'll never know. It's been 2 weeks since you left me, got 33 more to go. But I'm stuck in heartbreak prison, where time keeps dragging slow. Well, I'm sitting here in wonder, looking out these bars. Stuck in heartbreak prison, wishing I could see the stars. 35 to life, sentence me to jail. To leave don't seem possible, the heart will always fail. But the warden says says she's coming back, and it's a hard road to hoe. I've been sentenced to hard labor, but I'll never know. It's been 2 weeks since you left me, got 33 more to go. But I'm stuck in heartbreak prison, where time keeps dragging slow. Yes, I'm stuck in heartbreak prison, where time keeps dragging slow.
Best in New Country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Welcome to the Riverview Tavern, the coolest little honky-tonk in town. Welcome to the Riverview Tavern, all my friends and family hang around. Well, Emery and Esther counted 4 busy bees, the twins little Bob and Betty, beautiful Beulah, and the quiet big bad Bill. Down the hill their friends came across the swinging bridge, the same, to have fun or work at the Riverview. Dave was swinging on the bar stool. Preacher Johnny said, "Don't be a fool." Jen and Beulah looked ready for Hollywood. Well, welcome to the Riverview Tavern, the coolest little honky-tonk in town. Welcome to the Riverview Tavern, all my friends and family hang around. Order some great hot food or cold beer, but Jeff came to watch Betty's son in here, in her shorts with the chickens in front of the Riverview. Betty waited on Jeff twisting down the aisle. Betty knew that made him smile. Fell in love, got married, had a family. Welcome to the Riverview Tavern, the coolest little honky-tonk in town. Welcome to the Riverview Tavern, all my friends and family hang around. Bye-Bye Turner was his name, and causing ruckus was his game, and that's exactly what he came to do. But Uncle Bill ate his lunch, set him sail with one big punch. Lights out, bye-bye Turner, cuckoo. Bill could settle most any fight, except after poker game one night. Bill pushed him out, but Bob kayaked him back in. Betty set sail to her broom, but Bill missed, and that spelled doom. Powers used it to beat Bill black and blue. Well, you know it's a good thing that Betty grabbed the wooden, and not the metal, broomstick. Welcome to the Riverview Tavern, coolest little honky-tonk in town. Welcome to the Riverview Tavern, all my friends and family hang around. Goober's Mama Bill baking cherry pie, too much bacon so the things went awry. Blew up the coal stove and made a big fat mess. Bob had a cherry bomb in his pocket. Fidget with his lighter, lifted like a rocket. The fire chief laughed and said, "Well, that's 2 cherry bombs in one day." Well, welcome to the Riverview Tavern, the coolest little honky-tonk in town. Welcome to the Riverview Tavern, all my friends
His name is Gary Hoffman, and that was a great radio interview we had today. I want to thank him for being on the program, and go check out his music as well. Gary J. Hoffman and the Fire. It is fire, I'll tell you what. And come back anytime. I'll see you in 2025 sometime on the radio and another great live interview. I appreciate the time today. Welcome to hour number 2 of the Tim Kelly Show. We are live on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. I am also live on TikTok. We lost our YouTube stream and Facebook, so come over to TikTok Live at Tim Kelly On Air is where you can find me on TikTok, and we're live over there as well, playing the best in new country music. And I've got another great radio interview at the bottom half of this next hour. I've got Boston Chris from the Boston Chris Show, who's going to join me on the program, and he's got a great podcast and has interviewed a lot of country music artists and lots of other folks. So we'll talk about all that in the bottom half of this next hour. KICR IndieCountryRadio.com is the website, and scroll down just a little bit and hit that Radio Boss player for the live feed on the music that we're going to play in this next hour. And we're going to kick it off with my good friend Ariel Franz, who is 13 years young from Arizona, and we just booked another radio interview. That's going to happen January the 2nd of 2025. My full live interview schedule is at the bottom of the homepage as well at KICR IndieCountryRadio.com. Ariel Franz, It Almost Makes Me Cry on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on an Indie Wednesday.
You tell me you were wrong to ever let me go. There was a time I would have died to hear you say that. I used to break down at the sight or sound of you across the room. The pain was so bad. Now you're standing here with both arms open wide, asking me for one more try. It almost makes me cry, almost but not quite. I'm over you just enough to find the strength to be tough. I've simply come too far to give you back my heart. And as I watch you fight the tears in your eyes, it almost makes me cry. Days without you went by like razors and knives that carved up my will for surviving. But time dulled the blades and healed the cuts they made. I can't forget the scars my heart is hiding. Now you ask me if I'm still in love with you, and my silence fills up the room. It almost makes me cry.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it. Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do.
Today's country. More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country.
New country.
That's the country thing to do. If you see a small town farmer on a tractor taking up 2 lanes, he spent his whole life tilling land and hauling hay. If you see him rolling on down the road, slow down and let him on through, 'cause that's the country thing to do. If you see a sweet old couple sitting in a small town corner diner booth, pretty sure they met each other in Mrs. Johnson's homeroom. Them high school sweethearts meant it when they said, I do, 'cause that's the country thing to do. Oh, the doors say please and thank you, yes sir and yes ma'am. Go to church on Sunday, praise the Lord and say amen. Look a man straight in his eyes when you shake his hand. Forget and live your life the best you can. Stand up for what you believe in, win or lose, 'cause that's the country thing to do. That always there to help, that give the shirt right off your back, that see a man in need and help him get right back on track, that whatever goes up, whatever comes down, attitude. Yeah, that's the country thing to do. Oh, the doors say please and thank you, yes sir and yes ma'am. Go to church on Sunday, praise the Lord and say amen. Look a man straight in his eyes when you shake his hand. Forget and live your life the best you can. Stand up for what you believe in, win or lose, 'cause that's the country thing to do. Yeah, do unto others as you'd have them do to you. Oh, the doors say please and thank you, yes sir and yes ma'am. Go to church on Sunday, praise the Lord and say amen. Look a man straight in his eyes when you shake his hand. Forget and live your life the best you can. Stand up for what you believe in, win or lose, 'cause that's the country thing to do. Tell the ones you love I love you, and always tell the truth, 'cause that's the country thing to do. Hey, yeah, well, alright. Oh, that's the country thing to do. Oh, yeah, that's the country thing to do.
Name is Stephen Cade. He is my good friend from California, and that is his latest single. It is called Country Thing to Do, playing the best in new country music. That is the country thing to do, and that's exactly what we're doing today on this Indie Wednesday. 1 week ago, I had a great interview with this next artist, and you can check out the video to this song on our TV channel. That is ICTV Indie Country Television. That tab is at the top of the homepage at KICR-IndieCountryRadio.com. Her name is Piper Paisley. This is called Another Lonely Town on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best on this Indie Wednesday.
I can still see her face in that rear view. That night
into below, and punching the gas and never looking back, making dust trails to San Antone. Now maybe my pride still has the best of me, or her spirit, and just wanted to be free. And just another lonely town, another place to lay my head. Not another soul around, just the voices in my head. When forever has an end, why is it hard to start again? In another lonely town, just another lonely town tonight. So I packed my bags and headed back to Tennessee. Oh, to Tennessee. I'm hoping my heart won't forget her, but I couldn't guarantee that it would. Mama told me, girl, you gotta be strong, you gotta move on, but a memory won't let go. And just another lonely town, just a place to lay my head. Not another soul around, just the voices in my head. When forever has an end, why is it hard to start again? In another lonely town, it's another lonely town tonight. Sometimes I dream about her, wake up in tears, and I'm reminded that she's gone and I'm living here. Just another lonely town, just a place to lay my head. Not another soul around, just the voices in my head. When forever has an end, why is it hard to start again? In another lonely town, it's another lonely town tonight.
Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
How happy are people who listen to the Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday?
I'd say happier than a camel on Wednesday.
Hump day?
Get happy. Get the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country.
Everybody is your neighbor. On this one thing you can rely. They'll all come to see you and never leave you, saying, y'all come to see us by and by. Y'all come. Oh, you all come to see us when you can. Y'all come. Oh, you all come to see us now and then. Hey!
His name is Jonathan Lynn. That is a brand new single called Y'all Come. Y'all come into hour number 2. We're having a great time here on the Tim Kelly Show. We got it going on in the music way, and I'm going to have another great radio interview with Boston Chris from the Boston Chris Show. If you want to check out his podcast, go to the syndicated radio tab of my website at KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com, and you'll be able to check out episodes of the Boston Chris Show. Go give him a like and a follow, and you're really going to like him after we talk this afternoon, so stay tuned for that. That's coming up after a couple of more songs. This next artist is from the great state of Texas. She is great. Her name is Ashley Ewing. This is called Chasing Down Forever on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
Running out of know-how. There's no way to slow down. I'm 2 miles from breakdown. I'm crawling out of my skin. I couldn't tell you where or just when I fell in love with the idea of him. I'm crawling out of my skin, I'm going 80 in a 45. Cause I can't stand the thought of getting caught behind the next red light while I'm holding on to this moment. Pedal to the metal, I'm chasing down forever tonight. Oh, 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 oh. I should have said I'm sorry faster. Now I'm stuck here in my own disaster. Loving you is all I was after. I should have said I'm sorry so much faster. I'm going 80 in a 45. Cause I can't stand the thought of getting caught behind the next red light while I'm holding on to this moment. Pedal to the metal, I'm chasing down forever. Maybe you're crushing chorus cans and think you're a lesser man for walking away. Maybe I'm out of my mind, or maybe it's just the time to beg you to stay. I'm going 80 in a 45. Cause I can't stand the thought of getting caught behind the next red light while I'm holding on to this moment. Pedal to the metal, pedal to the metal. I'm going 80 in a 45. Cause I can't stand the thought of getting caught behind the next red light while I'm holding on to this moment. Pedal to the metal, I'm chasing down forever tonight. Oh, 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 oh. I'm chasing down forever tonight. Oh, 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 oh. I'm chasing down forever
Tim in the morning. What does that mean?
Are you responsible for the strange sounds I heard emanating from my radio this morning?
We apologize for what he said.
Blah, 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 blah.
We have no idea. We're just making it up as we go along.
The guy's awesome.
I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
You're listening to the Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
End. Broken dreams don't comprehend. Whiskey shores and moonlit nights. Lost my way in neon lights. Grit and gravel under boots. Echoes of forgotten roots. Memories passing by the lake. Barbed wire fences and old barn gates. Rum and whiskey roads looking for peace. Stars overhead, no relief. howling winds, empty bottles, old time sins. Lone coyote cries at dusk, desperate hearts turn to dust. Smoky bars and silent nights, lovers fighting neath the lights. Country stars, lost guitars, picking pieces torn apart. Rum and whiskey roads, looking for peace. Stars overhead, no release. Rum and whiskey roads, and that's all I know. Nowhere to be and nowhere to go. Roman whiskey roads, looking for peace. Stars overhead, no release. Roman whiskey roads, and that's all I know. Nowhere to be and nowhere to go. Nowhere to go.
To the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. It is Indie Wednesday. We're playing the best in new country music this morning, and I have a special guest who we just became friends about a month or so ago, and he has a radio show as well. His name is Chris, and he has the Boston Chris Show. How are you, my friend?
Tim, I'm doing great, man. How you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for doing the program. I sure appreciate your time today, and it is nice to finally meet you and get to talk to you a little bit.
Of course, I appreciate the invitation.
So you found me and sent me a Facebook friend request, and we've been friends for a month or two. And your radio show is also on my station. I've got a syndicated radio tab, and it's great to have you on there. You've interviewed a lot of cool people, and in fact, in the show today that we're going to do, we're going to play 3 of those people's music on the radio.
Yeah, I'm excited about that very much.
I just recently became friends with Billy Joe Jones, Bernie Nelson, and I just discovered Megan Barker through one of your podcasts. She's really good, too.
Megan's amazing, and just a super humble human being as well.
Awesome. So how did you get started on the Boston Chris Show?
Man, it's been a long time. 2015-ish, I became involved in an award show here in Northeast Texas called the East Texas Music Awards.
Uh-huh.
I helped organize that, and then ended up being a host of that show for 4 years or so. And we started a podcast as a kind of like a tag team partner for the awards called the ETX Rock Show. And so I did that show for 4 years or 5 years, like 320 episodes, I think, of that.
Wow.
And decided to take a break around about 2019 and just started back up here in June of 2024. So we took about a 5-year hiatus from it, and I just really missed talking to people.
Yep. Well, that was kind of me during the pandemic. You know, nobody was doing anything as far as getting out in front of folks and doing shows and stuff like that, but they were getting in the recording studios and they were writing songs and making this new music, and it just kept coming into my email. I'm like, man, I got to get back into radio too. So all told, I started back in 2012 with this show, and I've been on for now going on year number 13.
Oh, that's amazing.
So meet a lot of cool people along the way, you included.
Yeah, it's fun, man, and just really cool to be able to tell folks stories and figure out how their creative process works, and really I enjoy being a storyteller and trying to help people get their stories out there.
Speaking of stories, I want to hear more about yours. How did you move from Boston to Texas? And I talk about this all the time. That Texas country music scene is super hot right now.
So I got here in 2001, got here as quick as I could, and born and raised in Massachusetts, but I was in the military in 96, and met my future ex-wife in Norfolk, Virginia, and she was from a small town in East Texas called Tatum. And so we moved back to my home area in Massachusetts for a few years, started raising our kids, and decided to relocate to Texas in 2001, and I've been here ever since.
Awesome. And thank you for your service, by the way. I love the veterans, and I had the privilege of hosting Freedom Jam USA last September 30th in 23 in St. Louis, Missouri, and it was a great tribute show to all the veterans. 100% of the proceeds went to them, even including my 2 VIP tickets. I paid for my tickets, and I was hosting the show because I wanted to help them, and they are helping them build tiny homes in the St. Louis area, hooking them up with canines for PTSD if they had that issues and stuff like that. Just a great thing. And Jesse Keith Whitley, Lori Morgan and Keith Whitley's son, was the headliner, so it was fun.
Well, I appreciate you doing that. Thank you for that.
Yeah, and I can hook you up with maybe Freedom Jam too, and we can do some cool stuff together. They're taking this year off, but they're going to come back strong in 2025, and we'd like to do several Freedom Jams all over the country. It'd be awesome.
Yeah, that could be fun, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. They have a car show, a barbecue. Man, they smoked some open pit barbecue out there. It was really neat. Then you got Jesse Keith Whitley pulling up in Lori Morgan's tour bus. That was awesome, too.
Yeah, Jesse plays here in East Texas often.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him yet, but I know he comes through here often. Going from Austin to Nashville and back and forth, I imagine.
He's a good dude, and their family's getting ready to expand as well. His wife's pregnant again, so that's going to be awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
I'm friends with Wade Jennings, so I'm familiar with all of those guys. So.
That's awesome. I was just going to ask you that. I recently interviewed Wade Jennings. He is great. Spent 10 or 12 years working in those cotton fields, and he's been doing music about 12 years now. So
yeah, I'm gonna tell you what. When we talked to him a few years ago, we talked to him in an RV, a rented RV. He was playing a show out on the lake here in East Texas, and we just kind of drove up. I had already interviewed his dad, Terry. God rest his soul. Terry was such an awesome guy. And I called Terry. I said, "Hey, your boy's going to be in my area. Do you think we could set something up?" And nobody told Wade that it was happening.
Yeah. I got set up with Wade Jennings through a promoter that I work with, and that's what I was going to ask you about. We talked about this a little bit off the air, getting to know each other, but you do all of your own artist booking and stuff like that, and if you do this thing long enough, you know, you'll end up talking to everybody, and you've talked to a lot of famous people, I saw, too.
Yeah, we've been very blessed, and yeah, completely independent. I do everything myself. Obviously, my wife is a big supporter as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do all the research, all the editing, all the booking, reaching out, trying to persuade people to trust me with their story, which is very difficult to do, you know?
Yeah.
And I completely understand it because there's a lot of people out there that have platforms like you and I do, Tim, that use their platforms to try to sensationalize an artist or try to get them to say something negative just so that they can get clickbait-worthy things on their content platforms. And so it's really difficult for people like us that are just trying to tell a positive story to receive the trust needed for an artist to do that with us because of all of those shady folks that are trying to do it in a more nefarious way, you know what I mean?
Yep, and it's never been that way on my program. I love to hear just the stories behind the songs, and 99% of the people that I interview write their own material, and so they're telling the story of their lives, and that's what I let roll. And I've interviewed artists as young as 10 years old. I remember Brooklyn Summer from about 4 years ago. Her little guitar that she signed me and sent me in the mail is hanging on my boom, my mic stand right now on my mic boom, and it is on every show, and I take it with me when I go mobile too. So I love that young lady, and I love watching their careers grow as an artist, and she's just tearing it up right now in Music City.
Yeah, my co-host on the Chris and Katie show, the first time I interviewed her, she was 12.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And then there's Jack Barksdale, who's just an incredible singer-songwriter from the I think he's from the Weatherford area, west of Fort Worth, but we interviewed him when he was 10.
Isn't that something? That is fun.
He is something else. If you guys haven't heard of Jack Barksdale, y'all should look him up as well.
Absolutely. I'm going to do that. Let me ask you about Katie. I was going to mention that. You got another show, the Chris and Katie podcast. Tell us about that and who Katie is.
So Katie Lynn was a, 2015 or 16 semifinalist on the America's Got Talent show. And she was my very first podcast guest. We decided to start the podcast to kind of explore her journey with America's Got Talent at the time. And my very first interview ever was sitting under an oak tree with her and her drummer, just holding a cell phone out between us to record audio. And so fast forward almost 10 years now, and her and I decided to start a podcast in May, and this is a podcast that's got some music topics in it, but we're not really relegated to just music. We're kind of talking about the relevant things that are happening in the world, whether it's music related or not. We steer clear of politics and things like that, but for the most part, if it happens on the news, we try to talk about it. We recorded last night. We talked about restaurants closing down and the death of Liam Payne, and so just kind of a 2-hour weekly show that her and I do every week.
That sounds awesome. You know, it's the same way with mine. I like to stay politically neutral. There's a lot going on and everything. By the time this airs, the election will have been over with and all done. And but I like to have this show as a 3-hour escape from what's going on in the world. And that's the reason people go out and get away and go to a movie and do stuff like that, you know, is to take their mind off of that stuff. And playing some good country music and stuff that people have never heard before, and a lot of it I've never heard before until I debut it on my New Music Friday show, is the reason I love doing this program.
And we're supposed to be an escape for people, so
yeah,
just try to remember that and keep that in mind when you're producing your content. You know, you don't want to stress people out with what you're trying to do when they come to you for an escape, essentially.
Yeah. Now, is the Boston Chris Show a show that interviews more country music artists than anybody else? And what did you listen to growing up? Were you a country music fan or what?
So the show itself is a multi-genre, styles of entertainment. We would never say no to anybody. The original concept with this particular podcast was to talk with pretty much anybody, whether they're entertainment or not. It just so happens, unfortunately and fortunately, that, you know, most of my contacts are within the music industry, so it's just far easier for me to get a musician or an artist or a songwriter to say yes.
Yeah.
But I am working on building more of a Rolodex for actors, athletes, artists, painters, muralists, just all walks of entertainment is my goal ultimately. For example, we had former Miss Alabama Tiara Pennington on the show, who is not an artist at all. She's not a musical artist at all. But she came on the show to talk about the world of pageants. So yes, it is mostly music right now, just because that is where my contacts lie, and people are saying yes because of my history with other musicians and things. So I'm reaching out to actors, athletes, but those folks are much harder to nail down, unfortunately.
Yep, I agree. I'm starting to get a few of those as well. In fact, unfortunately, we had to cancel it and reschedule, and I haven't heard from him yet. But Rich Fields, he was the former announcer on The Price is Right for both Bob Barker and Drew Carey. And he used to be a weatherman back in the day, and then he got into radio. But he got hit by Hurricane Helene really hard because he's in Clearwater, Florida. And I was actually waiting for him to call me that day, and I'm like, I don't think he's going to make it. I bet they had to evacuate. Sure enough, I got a hold of him, and they did, and they got wiped out. His studio was destroyed. He lost a lot of Price is Right memorabilia that he had and everything. So I look forward to talking to Rich. I've done a Zoom interview with him, but he's just a fantastic guy, and folks I think would really like to hear from him because lots of people, of course, watch. I grew up watching The Price is Right with Bob Barker, and he went to school in Drury University here in Springfield, just north of Branson. So a lot of great history here, and what he did for animals and the pet rescues and stuff like that is second to none. He always ended with, have your pet spayed and neutered.
Well, as you know, when you're in the interviewing business, it's easier to get somebody to say yes when you can show them examples of your work.
Yeah.
And the far easiest way to get them to say yes is if you can show them examples of your work with people they have heard of, right? So
right.
That's why when you've done a lot of songwriters, it's very easy to get other songwriters to commit because they trust you, they've seen your format, with folks that they know and trust that can kind of maybe perhaps give them some insight into you as well, on their end. It's far harder to do that when you're trying to get, an actor or an athlete or something, and you can't give them an example of an interview of someone that they've heard of within their field.
Yes, that is true. And
that's the struggle that I'm having right now with trying to get, folks from outside the music business into other veins of entertainment,
You may have found this already interviewing the artist in the independent music community, especially in country music, that I say this all the time, it's a big community out there, but it's small in the fact that it seems like everybody knows everybody, and that Texas music scene is kind of that way too. They all support each other as well, and I love seeing that. So you've probably been led to other people by interviewing somebody.
It's funny you say that. I interviewed a young lady from Georgia recently named India Ramey, who is just fantastic. Again, y'all check her out there. But I found India. I'm not even sure how I found her, but man, she's amazing. And we got to chatting during her interview, and she mentioned somebody that was instrumental in getting her into the music business full time, and that was somebody named Pappy Middleton. Now, if you're not familiar with who Pappy Middleton is, he essentially is Bonnie Raitt's producer, Grammy Award-winning producer.
Wow.
Produced all of Bonnie Raitt's hits and won a Grammy by producing Erykah Badu. He's produced Willie Nelson. But anyway, Pappy is from the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And so, I mean, the last person I expected to hear as part of India's interview was Pappy Middleton. And so because I, talked to India, now I have an interview with Pappy Middleton in November, and I will be interviewing him in his studio where all of those records were made, and I just cannot wait for that. That's in 2 weeks.
That is cool, man. You just never know, like I said, who you're going to meet through the airwaves and doing this.
It's absolutely crazy, the different tendrils that kind of weave throughout the music business, for sure. I
can say it on the air now, but when I'm doing the interviews, I couldn't say it because she didn't want to, use Daddy's name or anything like that and the notoriety because she's trying to make it as an independent artist. But 3 times I've had Allie Colleen on my show, who's the daughter of the great Garth Brooks. And Garth is one of the reasons that I got into country radio because, like the interview you just did with my buddy Jim Nash, that 90s country is what got me. And I lived in Oklahoma for 20 years at that time, and so it was Garth and Toby and Vince Gill and those guys coming up that really made me want to do something in country radio. But never in a million years I think I'd be interviewing the daughter of Garth Brooks and then end up having her on as many times as we have.
It's kind of funny you say that, man. One of my favorite artists growing up in the 90s was a guy named Ricky Lynn Gregg. Mm-hmm. And Ricky Lynn Gregg is my best friend now.
Wow.
So
Isn't that
this is crazy, right?
Yep. And Garth's in radio now. He owns 7 stations on this app called TuneIn, which I'm also on, and
right.
I love that. And so my buddy Stormy Warren, who used to be with Sirius XM, went over to Garth's station, the Big 615, and he's doing stuff for Garth now in radio and helping these independent artists like Garth's daughter and others get radio airplay. And we talked about, I was listening to your interview with Jim Nash. We talked about it before we got on, about the women in country music and not getting enough radio airplay. That's something that I've known for years, so I started my own show called Triple Play Thursday. I play 3 songs in a row from every female, male, band, group, whatever, all show long.
Nice.
And I love doing that. And there's so much versatility in just those 3 different songs. You might get a great ballad, a great 2-stepping song, make you want to get out on the dance floor, or just a great storytelling song about their life and whatever went on with them and relationships and that kind of thing. It's a really neat variety show, so I love doing that.
Well, the more examples you can give people of somebody's work, the more likely they're going to fall in love with something that artist did.
Yeah.
So.
And we say all the time, sometimes it seems like it's one song that resonates with folks. Like, I'll just give you an example. Lainey Wilson, she just won CMA Entertainer of the Year last year, and Things a Man Ought to Know. I was playing that song. That's really her song that took her to that stardom. But since then, she's got Heart Like a Truck and a bunch of others now, and look at her go now. But it's maybe one out of those 3 songs that I play is the one that's going to resonate with somebody.
Well, hey, the first time I ever heard Sierra Farrell, I hated the song that I heard.
Uh-huh.
And I thank God I gave her another listen because she's one of my favorites now. So.
And that happens too, I've had that too. A song just grows on you after a while and keep pushing play on it. You're like, wow, this is really good. I'm glad I took this artist on. In fact, I recently again interviewed Danny Stefanetti. We've had 3 interviews, I believe now, And she works with 2911 Media, but she was raised in Australia, so she has that accent, but she loses it when she sings. She's fantastic when she sings, but she's a great songwriter. She's written over 300 songs, and my, can she play the guitar. But had I turned her down, I wouldn't have been able to interview William Lee Golden from the Oak Ridge Boys, Mo Bandy, John Barry, all those folks that work with 2911.
Yeah, I've done Mo Bandy and John Barry myself, so that's amazing.
Good stuff. I love Scott Sexton. He leads me to some really great talent out there. And, I've been doing this 12 years. How long you been doing your show?
2015 on and off. Like I said, we had a 4-year hiatus. And I wish Scott would say yes to me, man.
Yep. I'll see what I can do there for you.
Please do. Give me a good word, man.
Absolutely. But, isn't it amazing how much talent still comes to you from doing this as long as you've been doing it, as long as I've been doing it? And you're like, where has this person been hiding?
And then I'll tell you what, in the 4 years that we had a hiatus, obviously your email still works whether you're working it or not, right? So, I was getting emails all the time of amazing people.
I was too. Still am.
Yeah.
It's a great problem to have.
That was part of the reason why I got back into it, because I was getting emails, like Martina McBride's people emailed me at one point, and just incredible artists of both, known and unheralded. And, so my son would be in my ear all the time, trying to get me back into it, and so here I am. And doing it for different reasons this time, for sure.
Me too. I'll tell you, I've interviewed him a couple of times, Alex Miller from season 19 of American Idol, and then his promoter pitches me a young lady by the name of Tori Martin and asked me if I've seen her latest video.
Okay, so I just got on her radar today. I literally just learned about her while I was waiting to call you. I'm not even going to lie about
me
that.
too. I was just emailing Martha because I started my TV channel back about 4 or 5 years ago. I thought, you know what? There's so many great independent artist videos out there that people want to see who these folks are and watch them in action. And I say this, a lot of movies like the Gambler series with Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton's 9 to 5, they all started with a song and a video and a movie and all of that. So I started ICTV, it's Indie Country Television, and that plays those independent artist videos around the clock 24/7. So
yeah.
I love
Tori's number 5 in Texas right now.
Yep.
Top female in Texas right now as we speak.
Yep, she's the number 6 Christmas video on my Christmas channel too. She's got a great Christmas video out that Martha was asking if I had, and I'm like, yeah, it's already playing. So isn't it funny too? You try to stay on top of your game too, don't you?
Oh, of course you have to. Yeah, I think Tori's about to have a number 1 hit in Texas.
Man, I do too. She is fantastic. So hopefully I can get an interview with her as well. I haven't done one yet, but I just asked Martha about that this morning. So isn't that something?
Oh, well, you got me beat because I didn't email until this afternoon. Gosh darn it.
What a small world, huh?
It's so funny. We both emailed them today.
Yep, absolutely. Awesome. Billy Joe Jones, this song I'm going to play, she's a fantastic artist as well. I have not interviewed her, but she's got a great song and video to Some Girls Don't Cry. How long ago, do you remember how long you interviewed her?
Sure, yeah. So Some Girls Don't Cry was literally just coming out on radio when her and I talked. It was episode 6 of my current show. Which would have been in probably July. And he was just coming off of her first number 1 hit in Texas, which was called Right Now Kind of Girl, I think was the name of it, perhaps.
Okay.
And then this one, Some Girls Don't Cry, was, like I said, just coming out. We knew it was going to go number 1, just like the first one. And, of course, she just released her newest single, I think yesterday or the day before, Whose Tequila Are You Drinking?
Yep.
Is her latest single, and I think that might be the best song of the 3 that I've heard so far.
I just got that one too recently, so that's good stuff.
Yeah, so Billy Joe Jones, she's from Emory, Texas, which is right down the road from where I live, and I've known Billy since, probably 2014 at least, and it's so awesome to see her exploding. She deserves it. She's a mom. She's got a slew of children. Her family is so important to her. And it's so nice to see her hard work paying off, and honestly, well-deserved for Billy Joe.
Absolutely, man, and that's neat too that you talk about it. I was watching your interview with Jim and from the Texas station down there, the Texas Knockout, and he was talking about, there's already been a Miranda Lambert, there's already been a Carrie Underwood, and all of these other artists. These young girls coming up now just have to be authentic and be themselves. And the story you just told about Billy, it sounds like that's exactly what we have in her, huh?
Yeah, and see, that's very true what Jim said. My only beef with that is, it's not a big one. It's just I don't feel like the male artists in our industry have to show as much authenticity as the girls do.
Yeah.
We have we already have a George Strait, we already have a Garth Brooks, we already have an Alan Jackson, and there's a million sound-alikes for all of those artists that are out there, and I feel like those guys are getting more notice than the girls who are struggling with the same identity issues.
Yeah.
So to say that we already have a Miranda, we already have a Casey Musgraves, we already have a Reba, etc., it just doesn't seem fair to me. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I hear that, and I know that everybody has struggled to get on the radio now. It isn't like it was back in the day where Loretta Lynn could walk in with a 45 of Coal Miner's Daughter and hand it to the program director and he'd play it. It just doesn't work like that for anybody, male, female, whoever it is. So,
right.
But yet at the same time, it's even simpler. They can send an MP3 to me, and I'm on 7 other radio stations, and so they play whatever we play. They're playing the recorded show, and so it gets played on 7 radio stations. So it's actually a lot easier once you get in there and break that first mold.
Well, the fact is, when I hear Billy Joe Jones on the radio, I know it's her.
Mm-hmm.
And when I hear, Bree Bagwell on the radio, I know it's Bree Bagwell.
Yeah.
And I mean, you can't say that quite as much on a lot of artists out there that are on the radio a lot. And I feel like unique and special should be seen more, heard more.
Yep.
And that's all I'm saying. Whether it's female, male, whatever it is, I just think uniqueness should rise to the top.
When I come up with this radio show, and I agree with you every bit of that, when I come up with this radio show, you have to have a tagline, and I picked New Country's Best for my tagline. So I say that, and I want to be able to say that behind every song that I play. And, Jim said that too. In 15, 30 seconds if that song's going to make it on the radio. You're looking for something different, unique, and that's going to sound good. And maybe just because I like it, that's one thing, but you want to play something that your listeners are going to like. You're out there in front of hundreds and thousands of people behind the scenes, and in internet radio, you don't know who's listening. I see the stats all the time, and the emails that I get that blow me away. I'm like, okay, how did this person find me? Just like you. So you just never know who's listening out there. But I want to be able to say,
I've interviewed dozens of female Texas artists, dozens and dozens, and it just hurts me to look at the Texas charts and see 8 females on it. Just hurts me because I know from having talked to and listened to dozens of females in this state that there should be more than 8 females on the chart at any given time when you're charting 100 songs,
Yep, absolutely. Well, we're going to put Billy Joe Jones on the radio. Then if you can hang out just a little bit more, we'll come back and talk about Bernie Nelson. He's got a great song called Texas Cadillacs. He makes some great traditional country music. You guys will enjoy that. And let's play Billy Joe Jones right now. And this is the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, Indie Country Radio. New Country's Best on this new Indie Wednesday. Some Girls Don't Cry.
I packed a suitcase for the weekend. You won't find me around. I might be headed out to Reno. All I know is I'm getting out of town. One door closes, another opens wide. Some girls don't cry. You thought you hurt me, you thought you got me good. Then you thought I'd take you back. Problem is my daddy taught me what I'm worth, and no boy can put a price tag on that. Some girls worry and need that type of guy. Some girls don't cry. Pop that champagne, here's some no more pain. I'm going dancing tonight. Mama said you would. I find it funny that you can't figure out what some girls don't cry. Pop that champagne, cheers to no more pain. I'm going dancing tonight. All my girlfriends, the whole damn weekend. I think you finally done me right. Break out that champagne, here comes my limousine. I'm going dancing tonight. All my girlfriends, hand me my Ray-Bans. I think my future's looking bright. Some girls don't cry. Boy, I hate to bust your bubble. Some girls don't cry.
Her name is Billy Joe Jones. That is called Some Girls Don't Cry, and that has a great video to it you can check out on YouTube, and also it will be on ICTV, Indie Country Television. I'm definitely going to be adding that one. So that's great stuff, and you kind of get to tell the stories behind these artists, because you've met them before I have. So, man, you got one on me there. I'm glad to have you on the program.
Well, yeah, it's really a blessing to be able to tell the stories, not only behind the songs, but behind the influences behind the songs.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
always cool to see where an artist came from and how their music was shaped from a young age, you know?
Yep. Now, how did you kind of want to get started in podcasting? For me, it was radio by listening to Rick Dees and Casey Kasem back in the day, Jay Thomas when he was on Power 106. Those kind of artists, on radio really influenced me, or DJs, radio people. Who influenced you to make you want to start doing something like you're doing?
Well, the original format, like I said, was as a tag team partner to the award show that we were producing here in East Texas.
Mm-hmm.
And the idea originally, which changed very quickly, and I'll explain why, but the idea originally was to talk to the folks that were nominated for awards and get their stories out there. And we've definitely done that over the years. A lot of our focus is on local talent here in the East Texas area, but we were very fortunate early on in that Gene Watson's people reached out to us. I want to say we probably had 3 or 4 episodes out on the airwaves, and Gene is from or lives in the Paris, Texas area, and was born in Palestine, both in the East Texas region.
Mm-hmm.
And so they reached out to us. We did an interview with Gene. He was my 10th episode, and so we changed our goal and our mission statement from one of just focusing on East Texas talent to being global and trying to bleed fan bases. So kind of like if you go to a concert, you have a headliner and you have a couple of support acts. The idea is to have a headliner and then a couple of support acts kind of bleed the fan base. So if Gene Watson's fans watch his episode, the hope is that they will watch maybe an episode of somebody they haven't heard of and become a fan of their music.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the format that we kind of transitioned to once Gene came on the show. And yeah, I mean, unfortunately, our branding was ETX Rocks, ETX East Texas. But
yep.
But yeah, we eventually we were talking to people from all over the planet, and that's what I'm doing now as well.
I have seen and gotten emails from that ETX Rocks for years. Now I know who you are.
Nice.
That is good stuff, man. And like I said, it all comes full circle eventually. So, man, it's been a pleasure having you on the show. And this is going to be a win-win for us and the artists, because I'm going to pitch people to you that you can interview and talk to and get to hear the stories if you haven't already. And then hopefully we can do the same as some of the people like Megan Barker that we're going to play in the top of the next hour to be on this program. Billy Joe Jones as well. I haven't talked to them all. I've done a lot of them, and you've done a lot of them. But there's so much more talent out there, and it just blows my mind.
It's never ending, man. It's never ending.
Yeah. You know, and I'll ask them too about these talent competitions. You know, a lot of them have done, like you met your co-host, you know, from American Idol, and there's America's Got Talent. Blake's team on The Voice when he did it, you know, back in the day, and now I'm interviewing some of the folks that were on Team Reba. You know, that they pretty much own you for a while you're doing those talent competitions, but they're doing it to get the exposure, and that's why they're reaching out to you and me to get that exposure. And those artists are willing to do whatever it takes, and I love that, man. They're some of the hardest working folks out there in the independent community.
And that's what makes musicians and artists different than any other brand of entertainment too, because they are hustling, I feel, more to get their story out there. And I'll give you a good example of that. You can, you know, go pick out an actress or an actor and see if they have a website. Most of them don't.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know of a single musician or artist or band that does not have a website.
Yeah, if they really want to do it and do it right, they do. I've ran into some that don't, and unfortunately, you got to go looking for them on Reverb Nation or something like that. But if they've been in any length of time, that's the first thing they do. And I talk about that all the time. You know, there's so much work in putting all that together, designing logos, putting merchandise together. A lot of these young artists have a mom, and they call them momagers because they manage their careers, and you've seen that too, probably in Billy Joe Jones. You know, if a parent believes in that child, they'll promote him like nobody else.
Yeah, Billy Joe, she has an amazing team behind her now, though, so she's done very well. I think Kent Wells, Dolly's producer, just produced her first country album, so it's good to see folks like Billy Joe who have been struggling on the road and writing songs and doing all the gigs, and now, you know, she's blowing up nationally. It's just so cool to see that kind of.
Yep, I see a lot of people, and I've interviewed a lot of people that work with Kent Wells. My good friend Sydney Hansen, we've had her on the program many times, and Ken Royster, he's another one too that's a great producer, and you know, his name's out there a lot, and we just recently became acquainted and friends on Facebook too. So, man, I'm glad to have Chris on the program tonight from the Boston Chris Show. You can check out his show on my website if you hit the syndicated radio tab on KICR IndieCountryRadio.com. But tell us what else you got going on social media wise and where folks can find you.
Oh my gosh, I'm everywhere. You can find probably the easiest thing to do is just go to Linktree. That way you can see all of my links all in the same area. But I'm on literally everything. So TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, Twitch. Gosh, I know there's always one or two that I'm forgetting, but yeah, just anywhere. And a lot of times you can just Google my name and you'll find me everywhere that way as well.
Man, it has been a blast having you on, and all of those links, like I said, are on my website too, and all your social media. Keep doing your thing, brother, and I will keep doing it on this end, and we'll meet again and talk about this again. It's been a pleasure having you on.
All right, man. I appreciate your time, dude.
You are welcome. We're going to play Bernie Nelson, Texas Cadillacs, and then top of the next hour, Miss Megan Barker is going to join us on the show with a great song. Coming up on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on an Indie Wednesday.
Abilene to Waco out to El Paso. See him on the highways or them red dirt roads. Shinied up and muddied with a rifle rack. Cowboys riding around in Texas Cadillacs. Hey! Might be a tailgate make-out place on a Saturday night. Yeti full of Lone Stars in the bed in the back. Half-ton piece of heaven, Texas Cadillac. Might be a Hemi or a Chevy or a hand-me-down Ford, just like his daddy's daddy or his daddy before. One thing they have in common, they were made to last. Cowboys sure do love them Texas Cadillacs.
stock in that gooseneck to the rodeo. Might be Longhorns on the grill, Copenhagen on the dash. Nothing in the world like Texas Cadillac. Might be a Hemi or a Chevy or a hand-me-down Ford, just like his daddy's daddy or his daddy before. One thing they have in common, they were made to last. Cowboy shooter lovers, Texas Cadillacs. Cowboy shooter lovers, Texas Cadillacs.
Best in New Country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
All right, y'all partner up. Let's go.
That Texas sun going down, Lone Star beers all around, stealing fiddle cakes on the griddle. It's hotter than a Diffie song. Neon lights, sawdust floor, I saw you blow right through that door. I was drinking, got to thinking, me and you got something going on. Now if you came here to two-step, I'm 2 steps ahead. We're gonna waste our time, talk all night, or do something else instead. Do you don't? Will you won't? You've been shooting shots, I've been shooting you eyes all night long. Hey, should we not fuel the fire, stir the pot? It's a green light, let's hit the road. I'm buzzing from my head to my toes. It's a yes or no, do you wanna go? Do you, or do you don't? It's last call, down your beer. My truck ain't parked too far from here. We can roll the windows down and get to howling at the sugar moon. If you came here to two-step, I'm 2 steps ahead. We're gonna waste our time, talk all night, or do something else instead. Hey, do you don't? Will you won't? You've been shooting shots, I've been shooting you eyes all night long. Hey, should we not fuel the fire, stir the pot? It's a green light, let's hit the road. I'm buzzing from my head to my toes. It's a yes or no, do you wanna go? Well, do you, or do you don't? Here we go! You don't? Will you won't? You've been shooting shots, I've been shooting you eyes all night long. Hey, should we not fuel the fire, stir the pot? It's a green light, let's hit the road. 'Cause I'm buzzing from my head to my toes. It's a yes or no, do you wanna go? Do you, or do you don't? What's it gonna be? You wanna ride with me? Well, do you?
Her name is Megan Barker. That is called Do You, Do You Don't. I love that one, and she's making her debut today on the Tim Kelly Show on this Indie Wednesday. We talked about Bob Barker, too, from The Price is Right. We talked about everything with Boston Chris from the Boston Chris Show. What a fantastic time we had. And go check out his show on the syndicated radio tab on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. If you want to check out some of the episodes and some of the folks that he has interviewed, you'll enjoy all of them, I guarantee you. Thanks for hanging out with us. It is hour number 3. I appreciate you guys being here today. And we're live on TikTok at Tim Kelly on Air. And we lost our YouTube feed and Facebook Live, but we're still over here on TikTok and we're still on the radio as well. And don't forget, everything's recorded. We'll send it out to about 7 other radio stations around the country and around the world. And you can find me on TikTok, of course, at Tim Kelly on Air. And I'm also on Amazon Music, Apple Podcast, Spotify, all of that stuff. Just search The Tim Kelly Show. You'll find New Country's Best. This next artist makes it as well. His name is Caden Wilson. The song is called Make Her Love Me on The Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Indie Wednesday.
Daddy knows the answer to everything. Oh, how to skin a buck and wet a lime and fix that truck to make it mine. But Daddy, there's something I need to know. I love a girl that don't love me. I know that I'd treat her like a queen. To me, that's exactly what she is. I pray one day she'll come around. I'd steal her heart if I knew how. So Daddy, can you please tell me, how do I make her love me? Well, I've done all that I know to do. Held the door, I heard her cry about all them other guys, but I can't seem to make her mine. I love a girl that don't love me. I know that I treat her like a queen. To me, that's exactly what she is. I pray one day she'll come around. I'd steal her heart if I knew how. So Daddy, can you please tell me, how do I make her love me? I took her hand, she took my name, and now that she feels the same. I get to love a girl that now loves me. I always treat her like a queen, and cause to me that's exactly what she is. And now I finally made her mine. I love her till the day we die. Daddy, thank you for all your advice. I finally made her mine. She's all mine.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it. Today's country.
I love absolutely every single song they play.
This station is dangerously good.
This is Today's Country.
I like the music. I like the DJs.
There's even more to like.
I like everything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing New Country's best.
Now this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country.
New country.
That was us and that old Ford, jar of moonshine rolling round on the floor, burning that road up just like we ran that town. Headed out to Black Farm Road for one more night of throwing it down. Oh man, those memories, they still get to me. That's us. Right there living it up, back in the good times when the cheap wine and the Jack D filled our cup. Man, we did our share of falling. We were learning how to fly. We were breaking hearts and falling in love. Man, that was us. And here we are in my my daddy's Mustang, cruising down that highway. Man, she sure could sing. And I got a little nervous every time I stole a kiss. But girl, I smile when I think about us leaning in dancers, right there living it up, back in the good times when the cheap wine and the Jack D filled our cup. Man, we did our share of falling, we were learning how to fly, we were breaking hearts and falling in love. Man, that was us. Yeah, those memories, they'll always get to me. That was us, right there living it up, back in the good times when the cheap wine and the Jack D filled our cup. Man, we did our share of falling, we were learning how to fly, we were breaking hearts and falling in love. Man, that was us.
That is a brand new single out to radio from my good friend Trey Calloway. He is from Nashville, Tennessee, and that is called That Was Us. I love his music, and we have interviewed several times on the Tim Kelly Show, and I always look forward to talking to Trey Calloway. And hey, by the way, he's got a brand new Christmas song that is currently out. A week from Friday, actually, we're going to start playing Christmas music. That'll be November the 29th, the day after Thanksgiving. We'll wait till the day after Thanksgiving to start the Christmas season on this station, but recently I just started the KICR Indie Country Radio Christmas channel. That tab is on my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com, and we've got Trey Calloway and a bunch of new Christmas music playing on there. So the Christmas season has kind of already started on the radio station, but on the Tim Kelly Show, I'm going to wait till the day after Thanksgiving to start playing it in rotation. We'll have to do some triple plays of Christmas songs too to get them all in there. I have been blasted with lots of great Christmas music this year. And artists, if you'd like to do a KICR Indie Country Radio Christmas greeting, if you would like to record one, send me an email at indiecountryradio@yahoo.com, and I'll give you a sample of what to say, and I'll edit that all together and play that for you during the Christmas season as well. Speaking of those talent competitions like we talked about in the Boston Chris interview today, this next gentleman was on American Idol. His name is Dan Marshall. This is called Heaven's Honky Tonk on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best on an Indie Wednesday.
There's a place up above, past the big white clouds and the footprints on the moon. It's filled with the truth. It's got Gibson guitars and no broken hearts. I just wish it wasn't so far, 'cause right now George Jones, Johnny Cash, and Chris Ledoux sitting up there talking in a corner booth. Haggards playing Mama Tried on an old bar stool. Turning water into whiskey. Everyone I love sipping cold beers are with me. I can see it now, the whole crowd singing along in Heaven's Honky Tonk. Every time I hear thunder, it makes me wonder if the bass drum is kicking a working man's blues, or the sound of the hardwoods meeting granddaddy's boots. Yes, he's spinning grandma around on the floor. That's a dance he's waited so long for. And right now, George Jones, Johnny Cash, and Chris Ledoux sitting up there talking in a corner booth. Haggart's playing Mama Tried on an old bar stool. The bartender's turning water into whiskey. Everyone I love sipping cold beers are with me. I can see it now, the whole crowd singing along in heaven's honky-tonk. When our wells run dry and our hearts beat their final tune, best believe we'll be sitting next to George Jones, Johnny Cash, and Chris Ledoux, sitting up there talking in a corner booth. Haggart's playing Mama Tried on an old bar stool. The bartender's turning water into whiskey. Everyone I love sipping cold beers are with me. I can see it now, the whole crowd singing along. Heaven's honky-tonk. Heaven's honky-tonk.
You're listening to the Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday on KICR Indie Country Radio. New country's best.
If you think I'm gonna be like all the others before you met me, those other clowns, I've gotta warn you now, I'm gonna let you down. If you're sure it's gonna fall apart and you're only waiting for me to break your heart, thinking that's what love's about, I'm gonna let you down. I'm gonna change your expectations. I'm gonna make a smile out of that frown. But if you're convinced I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna let you down. If you're suspecting that I'm only here to whisper sweet words in your ear just for tonight, I've gotta tell you now, I'm gonna let you down. I'm gonna change your expectations. I'm gonna make a smile out of that frown. But if you're convinced I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna let you down. I'm gonna change your expectations. I'm gonna make a smile out of that frown. But if you're convinced I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna let you down. But if you're convinced I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna let you down.
name is Lee Sims. He is my good friend from the state of Colorado. That is called I'm Gonna Let You Down. I'm Tim Kelly. I am not gonna let you down. I'm going to be back on the radio tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Time for Triple Play Thursday, where we play 3 songs in a row from every artist all show long. And then Friday night, we'll do New Music Friday. We'll be playing the best in new country music. That is brand spanking new, so you wanted to be sure to tune in for that show as well. And I want to thank Lee Sims for lending his voice to my classic country radio station. That tab is at the top of my website at KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. If you love classic country, my voice is over there. Ron Jenkins, the next artist I'm going to play, his voice is on over there as well. And I want to say that I'm going to be interviewing that young lady we talked about by the name of Billy Joe Jones in the Boston Chris interview today. She's going to be on December the 20th, and so be sure to write that down or put that on your calendar if you want to hear Billy Joe Jones, and you can check out my full upcoming schedule for live interviews on the bottom of the homepage at KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. How about that Ron Jenkins artist? Here he is right now with a great tune called Hello Whiskey on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Indie Wednesday.
Hello Whiskey. Man, it's been a long, long time. Guess you heard my baby left me for a so-called friend of mine. One thing's for certain, nothing's certain anymore. Everything that mattered just walked out my door. Hello, whiskey. Hello. Hello, whiskey. So how have you been? I never thought I'd see your face again. I'll spare the details and cut to the chase. I've got a lot of memories to try to erase. Hello, whiskey. Hello. So I've got to make this hurt disappear, and that's the only reason I'm sitting here. Hey bartender, don't pass me by. Just leave that bottle, son, here's mud in your eye. Hello, whiskey. Hello. I'm glad you're here. I hope you don't mind my bending your ear. I can't believe I missed all the signs. How could she leave me after all of this time? Hello, whiskey. Hello. So I've got to make this hurt disappear, and that's the only reason I'm sitting here. Hey bartender, don't pass me by. Just leave that bottle, son, here's mud in your eye. Hello, whiskey. Hello. hello.
In the morning. What does that mean?
Are you responsible for the strange sounds I heard emanating from my radio this morning?
We apologize for what he said.
Blah, 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 blah.
We have no idea. We're just making it up as we go along.
The guy's awesome.
I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
You're listening to the Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Held a grudge for centuries, bottled deep inside, like sediments in a box of Riesling. There's bitterness that lies, nothing left but broken dreams, with nowhere left to climb. Toxic emotions left us dying on the vine. The bitter end, bitter end. Love is finally over, it's the bitter end. The bitter end, bitter end. Love is finally ended, it's the bitter end. Obscure reality don't match up with real time. Couldn't see the warnings, guess love is blind. Like an addiction, still burning with desire. There's no rekindling flames when only one feeds the fire. The bitter end, bitter end. Love is finally over, it's the bitter end. The bitter end, bitter end. Love is finally ended, it's the bitter end. What started out so sweet has soured over time. There's no saving grace when love's not genuine. The bitter end, bitter end. Love is finally over, it's the bitter end. It's a bitter end. The bitter end, bitter end. Love is finally ended. It's a bitter end.
Her name is Brenda Best. That is her latest single out to radio. It is called The Bitter End. She will be my special guest tomorrow on a Triple Play Thursday edition of the Tim Kelly Show. We'll hit the airwaves at 7 p.m. Central Time, and I'll be live on my website as usual at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. You'll get to hear the story behind The Bitter End, and she just recently won a Josie Award, and when they called her name, that was pretty cool. We'll talk about that tomorrow night as well. You'll have to hear what happened there. So it'll be fun. And I'm going to have a pop-up interview, live in studio interview tomorrow night in hour number 3 with this next gentleman. He called me up and he's coming to Branson. So he's going to be here live with us tomorrow night. We'll see how that goes, and it'll be a lot of fun. His name is James Rose. This is called What Are You Listening To? Written by Chris Stapleton on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio. New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
I put that record on, girl, you know what song, and I let it play again and again. You're in every line, takes me back in time. Yeah, tonight I'm wondering, what are you listening to? Is it a cover band in some college town bar where it's not on ours and air guitars? Or is it something to get you through? Just a sad song playing on the radio station, tears still falling, hearts still breaking, cause you're hanging on. Or is it a love song about someone new? What are you listening to? I like to believe that you're just like me, trying to figure out how a good thing goes bad. And I don't know, I can't let it go, but it's about to drive me mad. What are you listening to? Is it a cover band or some college town bar where it's not on ours and air guitars? Or is it something to get you through? Just a sad song playing on the radio station, tears still falling, hearts still breaking, cause you're hanging on. Or is it a love song about someone new? What are you listening to? Is it a feel-good song, get you driving too fast, the one that gets you moving on past the path, or the kind that you can't help singing along, singing whoa, whoa? Is it headphones on the downtown train, or a window seat on an outbound plane? Is it LA, sunny, or Memphis blue? I wish I knew, I wish I knew. What are you listening to? Is it a cover band in some college town bar where it's not on ours and their guitars? Or is it something to get you through? Just a sad song playing on the radio station, tears still falling, hearts still breaking, cause you're hanging on. Or is it a love song about someone new? What are you listening to? I put that record on, girl, you know what song, and I let it play again and again.
This is Isaac from 49 Winchester, and you're listening to the Tim Kelly Show, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Tossing mullets and Perdido, sucking on mojitos, Cabana out in Lido. Habations be crazy. Habations be crazy. Bike week in Daytona, lime in my Corona, sugar, sand, and Pensacola. Habations be crazy. Beaches be crazy. It's sure nice to know there's somewhere you can go. Just pick a coast and leave yourself behind. Show off your wild side and let your freak flame fly. Wet t-shirt and South Padre, double shots of Jose, all-nighters with the DJ. Well, Beachin's be crazy. Beachin's be crazy. Half naked in Miami, stoned in Venice, Cali, getting laid in Hawaii. Beachin's be crazy. Beachin's be crazy. It's sure nice to know there's somewhere you can go. Just pick a coast and leave yourself behind. Show off your wild side and let your freak flame fly. Fantasy Fest down in Key West, well, you know the rest. Beachin's be crazy. Beachin's be crazy. Beaches be crazy. Beaches be crazy. Beaches be crazy. Beaches be crazy.
Her name is Kirsty Krause. She's a good friend of mine, and she has been a special guest on the Tim Kelly Show several times. Her latest single right there is called Beaches Be Crazy, and she sends me a message the other day that song has been played on this radio station a bunch of times, about 833 spins at the time she sent me the message. We just spun it again, so that count is still going up. Go stream it. It is fantastic, and you're going to want a beach here in just a little bit. We're getting ready for winter, ladies and gentlemen. Going to be cold in Branson, Missouri. Today it's only in the 40s and going to drop down into the 30s and maybe the 20s here in a couple of days. So be sure to bundle up, ladies and gentlemen. And if you get a chance to go to the beach, now's the time. Wintertime is coming. This next artist is Stephen Wood. Stephen Wood Music, if you want to find him on social media. This is called Baby I Do on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best on this Indie Wednesday.
I know just where you come from and what you've been through, and I've heard you say that life's not fair. But baby, when I say that I love you, hon, I really do. There's nothing in my heart for you to be scared. 'Cause baby, I do, I will, I can be your one and only man. I couldn't ask for more when God opened the door and let your sun shine in. I've got no castle or fancy things, but you'll always be my queen. Oh baby, take my hand do, I will, I can be your one and only man. I couldn't ask for more, but God opened the door and let your sunshine in. I've got no castle or fancy things, but you'll always be my queen. Oh baby, take my hand forever. Understand, I wanna be your one and only man. Oh baby, take my hand forever. Understand, I wanna be your one and only man.
Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
How happy are people who listen to the Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday?
I'd say happier than a camel on Wednesday.
Hump day?
Get happy. Get the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Never thought I'd be in this moment I'm in, standing in front of you with all our friends. I know you're scared to death, and I am too. When I look in your eyes, there's nothing we can't do. So baby, hold on, we got this, girl. You and me gonna see the world. Take the lead like our moms and daddies did. Living on love is all we need. You make me what I wanna be. Living our lives are gonna be a song. So baby, hold on. Life's never been a Mercedes-Benz, but with you in my arms, all that ends. I feel invincible when I'm with you. Take my hand, love, do you feel it too? So baby, hold on, we got this, girl. You and me gonna see the world. Take the lead like our moms and daddies did. Living on love is all we need. You make me what I wanna be. Living our lives are gonna be a song. So baby, hold on. Now the preacher man is ready, the choir's singing too. No time to panic, love will see us through. So baby, hold on, we got this, girl. You and me gonna see the world. Take the lead like our moms and dads did. Living on love is all we need. You make me what I wanna be. Living our lives are gonna be a song. So baby, hold on. Oh baby, hold on.
His name is Steve Smith with the Steve Smith Band. How about back-to-back artists by the name of Steve? Go check him out at the Steve Smith Band, and that is called Baby Hold On. Well, Baby Hold On, I've got time for one more song. His name is Jason Grove. He is also from the great state of Texas. She Had Me at Haggard on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio playing New Country's best on an Indie Wednesday.
I was playing my guitar for some of my friends in a bar on the outskirts of town. playing a few of my favorite songs, passing the tip jar around. When out of nowhere she walks up to me, will you play my favorite song? And I thought there's no way I'll know what she likes, but oh man, was I ever wrong. She had me at Haggard. She knew all the lines to my favorite memory, Working Man Blues. And Mama tried. She knew Red Bandana, and she loved Silver Wings. Yeah, she had me at Haggard. She's perfect for me. Oh, she's still by my side after all of this time, and we've made a memory or two. And I never dreamed we would make it this far, but I'm really glad that she knew all the songs I grew up on that made me this way. A modern day classic, born a little too late. She had me at Haggard. She knew all the lines to my favorite memory, Sing Me Back Home. And Mama tried. She knew Red Bandana, and she loved Silver Wings. She had me at Haggard. She's perfect for me. Yeah, she had me at Haggard.
Once again, his name is Jason Grove. Jason Grove Music is where you can find him on social media. We recently had a great radio interview. That is in the Tim Kelly Show archives on my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. Just go searching for Jason Grove, and She Had Me at Haggard. Well, I'm glad I had you at New Country's Best. Let's do it again tomorrow night. We'll play 3 songs in a row from every artist all show long. I'll hit the airwaves at 7 p.m. Central Time tomorrow night on KICRIndieCountryRadio.com, and we'll call it Triple Play Thursday, and we'll have a couple of great radio interviews tomorrow night. Brenda Best and Kenny Kershaw will join me on the program, and today I want to thank my special guests Gary Hoffman and Boston Chris from the Boston Chris Show for joining me on the program. Hit the syndicated radio tab to hear the Boston Chris Show on KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. The Tim Kelly Show is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like the Tim Kelly Show on Facebook, and we will like you right back. Until next time, I will see you on the radio. Bye-bye, everybody.
I can put you in a cornfield in downtown Manhattan. Close your eyes and reel that old zip code. I can put you on a riverbank while you're fighting traffic. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. like a high school gym floor and a slow dance. First love, first kiss, second base down that old dirt road. When it's freezing cold, I can sink your toes in warm white sand. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. So turn me on. Oh, I'll see you on the radio. I'm young, I'm old, I'm country, I'm rock and roll. So turn me